Okay, people. Actually, I shouldn't start the video like that. Hi, it's your good buddy Cameron here. And if you sense the seriousness in my voice, it's all a facade. I am here to give everybody a gift in 2022. And you know what that gift is? It's the gift of knowledge. Knowledge guaranteed to make you a better person, make you unburden yourself, making your life rich. So it starts with 99% of our problems are problems because of you. Right there. And me. You and me. 99% of them. So we are the one that make problems. Of course, people can contribute to them. And I know a lot of fucking people do, especially if you work with the general public, you'll understand. But we are the ones that make the problem. Nobody can make a problem for you. So our subconscious is a crazy thing. Our subconscious, it hides. And this is what I've learned about my subconscious is that as a child, we learn. This is why I always say parenting is the most important thing ever. 100% parenting. That's it. Raising up your kids to be good. It's all about parenting. And this is why. So as a very young kid, I learned the path of least resistance. And if I was to write a book, it would be The Path of Least Resistance. Because that is what I've trained my brain to do, is the path of least resistance. And let me explain this. So, I'll start with my dad being the asshole in my life. So basically, at a very young age, I started creating new pathways in my brain. This incident comes up. This is how you do it. Path of least resistance. So throughout life, you create things to avoid them. So every day you're creating of your life, you are creating a pathway that, depending on how you are as a human being, could be leading you to disaster. I can say that with 100% guarantee. You may not know it at the time, so everybody looking at this go, I don't have any problems. You know what? Fuck you. You're lying to yourself. And again, because you probably just realized it. No problem. There's no problems in this world. Well, there's a lot of problems. Real problems. But not the problems we create. So 2022, I'm coming in unburdened. For the first time in my life. Unburdened. Of shackles and chains that have kept me from being my real self. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, you're pretty fucking awesome, Ken. I know. Sorry. My eyes are magnets for stuff. I am awesome, but you know what? I'm even fucking more awesome now. Because I've learned to unburden myself. And the first thing I had to do was look in my mirror and say, you know what? Fucking right, you're awesome. Nobody can be harder on you than you. Nobody can help you but you. So ultimately, it's up to you. Wake up and you decide, am I going to be a good human being? Everybody we see day to day is dealing with something we have no idea about. Nothing. Maybe your boss is an asshole. Well, maybe your boss is dealing with an asshole at home, has to fucking come to work, listen to his boss be an asshole, and then all you dicks underneath him fucking planning a way to fucking murder the guy. You know? Problem. You created a problem. It's exacerbating his already problem. So you, technically, could help solve that problem. You help him, he helps you, she helps you, you know what I mean? Be a good human being. Every time you're hard on yourself, every time you judge, you say something like, ah, look at that dick. That's you being an asshole. Yeah, I said it. That's right. And you'll hear me fucking call people idiots. Well, it's because they're fucking idiots. And if I was being an idiot, I hope somebody fucking pointed out. Tell me I was being an idiot. Because it's fucking funny. The world is funny. But we make it not funny by creating problems in our head. So I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you a gift of a rich life, free of burden. And that's by getting out of your fucking way. That's all you got to do. Simple. It's hard. It's taken me my whole life to figure it out. And it's made me even more awesome, like I said. I know it's hard, but I'm even more fucking awesome. And I care even more now. I've always cared about people. And I've learned that's stuff I trained my brain to do. So, path of least resistance. So you're fucking always looking for ways like I went out of my way to go above and beyond in everything in my life, work hard at everything in my life, just so nobody has a word to say fuck all. Whose problem is that? That's mine. But I created that for my father. He's being an asshole, so I did everything I could. Path of least resistance. Yeah. Even though he was a fucking asshole, I just said, man, fuck, I'll just sit here and take it. And path of least resistance. Never said shit. Right? You're arguing with your fucking husband or wife. You're creating an argument. Or if they're creating an argument, you got sucked into it. There's no reason to argue. Two human beings should be able to sit down and talk something without arguing. But we get in our way. It's plain and simple. We get in our way. So it's up to you to not be an asshole. And that's hard for a lot of people. Looking in the mirror and saying, I'm a fucking asshole. Well, I didn't have to look in the mirror and say I'm a fucking asshole, because I'm not an asshole. My whole life I've trained not to be an asshole. Do I piss people off? Sure. We're all going to piss people off. Was that my problem? No, they created the problem. I can't believe what he said. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. It's a problem you created, and everybody's falling for it. Going, oh, we can't say that. Sure you can, because it's real. So unburden yourself, people. I guarantee your life will be better. Unburden yourself of your problems you created on your own. So go back. Think about a problem you're having right now. Think about it right now. I'll give you a second. And now think, whose problem is it? Like, whose fault? You should realize right away, it's yours. Unrealistic expectations, unrealistic thinking. You got to be real. That's what it's all about. Being real. Being you. Being the best you. Let me ask you this. You're one of those fucking people, I see them every day. Like, at the mechanic, for instance. He's like, oh, you mean, I'm like, well, yeah, fuck, we're good. He goes, did you hear me? I said, it's $5,000. I'm like, yeah. Well, I don't have $5,000. I'm not even fucking worried about it. I got a car. It's the cost of doing business. So you create a problem yelling at the mechanic. What the fuck does he have to do with it? You just decided to hoot and holler and yell and scream. This is a guy that's trying to fucking help you, idiot. This person is trying to help you. And you're fucking hooting and hollering like a fucking lunatic. Because you're like, how the fuck am I going to pay $5,000? Well, it's not his fucking problem. He's just telling you what it is. Or she. You decide to be an asshole and start yelling at him. Well, I'm here to tell you something, you fucking assholes. As soon as you start yelling at somebody, you know the first thing that comes to my mind? Absolutely nothing. Except me going, wow, this person's life must be pathetic. Because they're yelling at me for something that has nothing to do with me. Whose problem? Don't care. Because it doesn't fucking matter. Nobody wants to help an asshole. So the minute you're an asshole, all snooty or fucking, oh, I can't have this, I can't have that on there. Oh, fucking people. They're just dealing with life. Same as you. They're doing a fucking, probably the shitty job to serve you and you're being an asshole. Nobody wants to be a fucking asshole. So be nice. And I guarantee you, when you start being nice, that means you're unburdening yourself. Like people have asked me, like I've been driving for this company in Guelph for 3 years. And I finally met this woman's husband. And he sat and we drove back from the airport and he's like, fuck, Cam. He goes, how are you so nice? I'm like, what? He goes, she's been telling me for years. Like you're, and he goes, you're the nicest human being I've ever met. Like, well, the fuck did you tell that in the first, whatever. He goes, I can tell you by the way you're talking to me, you're interacting with me. Like, you know me from Adam, and it was like we're best friends. You're like, oh, yeah, it's just me. You know? Like, I treat everybody the way I want to be treated. If somebody's an asshole, sometimes I tell them. Most times I just laugh because it doesn't matter. You are what matters. You wake up in the morning, you're breathing, you're already ahead of the game. So there's your first positive in the morning. And then just build on it. Unshackle yourself from shit you put in your place. So there you have it, people. Cole's Notes version. Unburden yourself. 99% of your problems are because of you. Only you can fix you. Think about it. Have a great 2022. Just like your buddy Cameron's going to. Love you.